listening to the Four Questions with an Engineer podcast. Racing and motion control go hand in hand, and that's exactly what today's conversation is about. We're joined by Danny Jalek, one of CCTY's European engineers, who was instrumental in establishing this year's racing sponsorship with Luca Link. From an engineering perspective, Danny saw a clear connection between the demands of the track and the way CCTY designs components. In this episode, we'll talk about why racing is such a powerful proving ground, what it reveals about performance under pressure, and how those lessons translate directly into our products. From an engineering perspective, what made motorsports, and Luca Link in particular, a good fit for CCTY to sponsor?
Yeah, basically motorsport is the perfect stage for us because they pushed the whole engineering to the absolute limit. In motorsports, there are really high speeds, extreme force, and there is almost zero tolerance for impressions. And Luca Link, our driver, is he got exactly that mindset. He stands for speed, accuracy, and a constant drive improve. That's how he was raised, and those are the same values that basically define us as CCTY, and not only our products, but also in how we approach innovation every day.
How does racing push components like bearings, joints, and linkages in ways that are similar to, or even more extreme than, our OEM applications?
Yeah, there's a difference because, in racing or in motorsports, the components are really pushed to the limit. So that means there's really a high intense on vibration, or, for example, on rotational speeds or load changes almost every lap. So, these conditions are really far more extreme than let's say, a typical OEM application. For us, that's ultimate proving ground, basically, if our products can perform this reliability in motorsports. We know that they'll stand up to even the most demanding industrial environments. So, yeah.
Are there lessons from the race environment, like speed, feedback, rapid iteration, that influence how we think about product design or testing at CCTY?
Yes, absolutely. Every race teaches us like a value of fast feedback, and in racing or basically in motorsport, really or also small adjustments can make a big difference in terms of performance or durability at the end. And these are really lessons. And what I learned in motorsport is that exactly that mindset directly got an impact or an influence on the development process, and that's also what we live here at CCTY with our engineers. At the end, it's like in motorsport, you need to be faster, you need to analyze smarter, and you really need to adapt quickly, especially when you're on the track, to have success at the end. Yes.
I like what you said about making small improvements.
That's a really important point in motorsport because it's really like that. I learned it from the past years that even really, really small adjustment like one shim or whatever can have a real impact. And that's a huge difference from motorsport to OEM parts or other stages.
For engineers listening, what do you want them to understand about CCTY products after seeing our name on a race car?
First of all, it's a nice car. And of course, when engineers or other people see our name, CCTY name on the race car, we want to send a message that our components are built to perform. Based on that, racing isn't about conform margins; it's about precision, resilience, and trust at the highest limit. And at the end, that is exactly how we want to design or how we design our products, and exactly what the market or other engineers can expect from CCTY.
CCTY will keep you in the loop on the race schedule and Luca's trips to the podium. Follow along on CCTY's Instagram @ccty.group And sign up for the monthly newsletter at cctygroup.com.